Hey there, so today I am going to be doing the lazy girl press on method. I enjoyed the last nail set that I did with the bandana press on nails. If you haven't watched that, I recommend that you do because I think it's one of the quickest and nicest way to do press on nails. So I thought let me do it again, but let me do a different design. I enjoyed doing press ons like this, and I think this is going to be one of my favorite ways to do nails, especially when I do have nails on my nails, because sometimes I want to do nails on myself but I can't because I already have nails on myself, and I don't like using the fake hand because the one that I have is not one of the great quality hands, and I actually like to wear my nails, so that's why I prefer press on nails. So I've already shown the tips that I am using. I got those from Shein, and I also use a old primer to prime the nails. I don't think it's necessary, but I just do it because I want to. So yeah, that's what I do to just etch the nails. You could file the nails if you want to, or you could just buff them, but lately people don't even do that anymore, so just do it when you want to. I am also going to be using this Julie Angel yellow color for the design that I'm going to, and I'm also going to use the Windy Beauty orange color. Both these colors just seem to be sheer, but I hope that they give off what I want them to give off for the design. I think the orange is not as sheer compared to the yellow, so I'm hoping that they give off exactly what I want them to give off for the design. I am going for a Miami inspired look, like Miami Beach inspired look, so I hope I can do the sunset some justice. The Julie Angel yellow just seems to be running out, and that's why I have it laying here like that, because I just don't want to pour it out on the damping dish, not the damping dish but the mixing plate, because I already don't have enough of that, but I also want to have it close to the door. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, just close to where I can have it come out of the bottle. So I'm hoping these two colors go well together, because when I think sunset, I'm thinking red, orange, and yellow. I never really know how to use this brush, especially on gel, because I feel like it wipes the gel off instead of ombreing it, and I think a sponge would be good for this, but I don't have a sponge unless I cut one of the old buffing blocks and then use the inside of that as a sponge, because right now I don't know how good that looks. It doesn't look too good in my eyes unless I cure that and do a second layer and see how that goes at this point, because I don't know. I think for the thumb, I did not plan what I want for the thumb. In fact, I did not plan much of what I want for the nail except these colors, so I will just wing it for the most part, but I think I might have gotten the hang of how to use this ombre brush for the ombre. So I'm just gonna tap like that, because brushing it just removes the pigment, and as much as this doesn't mix well, I think it's much better than brushing off the product. I don't know. I'm trying what I can, okay? Now for the full cover nails, I am planning on doing Frenchies. Am I running out of every color I have at this point? Because what on earth is happening? But I'm planning on doing black Frenchies, and I'm gonna wipe the nails with gel finishing white, so we have that matte on there, and work on the nails to get the Frenchies. I went all ahead and I thought I had pressed record, but I hadn't. How nice. But I had just said that I'm not sure about this black Frenchie that I did. I'm struggling to get it to look perfect. But yeah, I'm struggling to see how this black will go well with the nail set in general. And I feel like that is not fully cured. You know how black is. But then again, I'm also feeling like I'm remembering why I chose the black. I chose the black because I want to draw palm trees on the other nails, and I'm going to be using black to draw the palm trees, because I was thinking, why don't I do the Frenchies red? But I really want my palm trees to be black, so I thought, let me do black Frenchies. And I think this black was not cured, because why is it Oh well, maybe today is not the day for me to be filming because what the hell is that? Let me just cure that again. And then I'm gonna start with the palm tree for this nail. I'm not really, I feel like the nail is lumpy already because of the gel, because I had to put so much gel, like thick gel on the nail because the color is sheer. So I'm not liking that. I'm already contemplating if I want to post this. But girl, we're gonna keep it together. We're gonna post this. We're gonna post both the good and the bad, okay? To show that we are not perfect. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, honestly. Like, the lumpy surface isn't making this easy for me also. So I am trying. I don't know if I should even be curing this in between, just in case I mess up. And I think curing this in between would be a good idea. Here I am going ahead and not doing that. Oh well. Oh well. Already committed, so let's carry on with this. I think these are too close to each other. And I'm starting to feel like, you know, when you have a pen that's running out of ink, that's what's starting to feel like. Does that even look like a palm tree at this point? I don't know. Okay, so that now that we have that palm tree there, I'm just gonna add some birds, like simple birds here and there. You remember how we used to draw birds in preschool? Exactly what I'm gonna do. Just here and there. The design is meant to be simple, but we all know how I feel about simple looking design. They're not really simple, actually. A lot of gel here and there, but you know, this is what we're going for. I don't like how lumpy the gel is. It's making the nail so lumpy, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll deal with that. And now onto the bling placement of the nail set. Before we finish off the nail set, just gonna put a blob right there. Oops, let me not drop that, otherwise I'll cry. Literally, I will cry. I haven't had an incident where I drop my bling, and I hope I don't jinx it. Knock on wood, knock on wood. So I would not want to have that happen to me. We all know, if you've been here long enough, then you know my bling placement is not the best. So I'm just gonna keep it simple. Keep it stupid simple, rather. And then I'm going to go with the flower on top first. I think, do I want a big one? I don't know. Did just one just fall in there? I don't usually like keeping the bling placement in the video because I do struggle with this. So I just keep it. I just show that I am placing bling, but then I end up just showing the end results because, like I said, I do struggle with this. So not to bore you, I will just skip to the end results. Alright, so here I have all the nails all together, but I do feel like the thumb is a bit too plain for everything else. And before I get into the thumb, I will just address that I ended up just using the AB rhinestones because I just couldn't find the perfect yellow rhinestones for the yellow nail. So I just thought, let me just keep it to AB and the flowers. So I do have here stickers, palm tree stickers, but I feel like the gold will go better with a theme compared to the silver. But I also feel like the silver will complement the black very well. I'm just not sure. And also the rhinestones, I'm really not sure what to go for. Let me start. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Maybe let me mix them. And I'm just gonna use these on the thumb, seeing that I feel like the thumb is. Did I just? Oh my word. No, that was a nice one. Okay, let's find something like that and try not to break it. Maybe from the bottom. I don't understand how they make stickers like this that are so brittle. I'm just trying my best not to break this. Please don't break. These are nice and small. Maybe this, I don't know. Because I feel like the gold goes well with the theme, but I also feel like the gold will get lost in the nail set. You know what? I think the gold is fine, but I also do feel like the silver is also good. So I'm just going to mix these. Yeah, I'm going to mix these. I'm going to have both silver and gold on the nails. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should do the silver on the black Frenchies. What do you guys think? I don't know. Maybe like that, or maybe like that. I think this is nice. I'm just going off of impulse at the moment, at this point. I don't know if this is gonna be nice. Am I doing too much? No, I think I'm doing too much. Let's remove that. Let us remove that. Gosh, get off. Okay, that took me long enough to remove, so I'm just gonna stick to putting the stickers on my thumb only, and that's exactly what I'm gonna go for. I think it's okay to just have the stickers on the thumb, both gold and silver. I think they're fine. I don't know if, because it's starting to look like weed. I don't know. Let's just go with it, okay? Let's just not overthink it. Let's just go with it and hope for the best. I think I'm ruining it. No. I think those ones were fine at the bottom. Sometimes less is good. Maybe I should have put this towards the bottom too. I don't know. Let's try that again, because right now I feel like adding stickers towards the top of the nail isn't doing it. It isn't it. Okay, this is gonna take me as long as it took me with the other one. Okay, let's do it off camera. Okay, so I settle with that. It doesn't look too nice, but it's okay, because going up the nail with the stickers did not look too nice for me. I'm gonna go on with this top coat because I just want to protect the layer with a shiny top coat. I do want my nails to be matte, so this is just a protective top coat layer, because I am going to apply this or adhere these nails with acrylic. So just as a protective layer, I'm just going to protect these with a shiny top coat. Remember, we are doing the lazy girl press on nails. This is what I call them. I don't know if that is exactly what you call them, but we are using the lazy girl method, so might as well, right? So yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. And then once I have put the nails on, I will use the matte top coat, because I want to see how these nails look matte. I think they would look good matte, well, I hope. Otherwise we're gonna come back to shiny. One eternity later, and I am going to put these on. I'm just going to spray sanitizer on my natural nails just to remove the shine, but I'm not gonna buff these because I do want to apply these with a peel off gel. Well, it's not a gel polish, but it's a nail polish. Maybe I should wipe the dust of it, because it just shows how long it's just been sitting there without being used. But I have an event. Oof, that's too much. This is an air dry nail polish, so I just need to be careful with it and not put too much, because we do want this to dry, right? But like I say, I have oh my gosh, now I have lint everywhere. I have an event that I am going to in a few days, so I want to do nails that match the event, so that's in a week. But before the week ends, I want to prepare, like, remove these nails, do my hair, and then do my set for the event. So that's why I want these nails off in less than a week. And I thought, let me use this peel off base coat and see how it holds up without me removing the nails immediately after putting the nails on. So while the peel off base coat is drying, I'm going to use this clear from Lily Angel. This is a clear acrylic I don't really use, because if you know, I've been using my Miss Smooth clear acrylic, because that's the clearest acrylic that works for me. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling today. I don't know if you can tell. I think it's just like working for this angle. So I'm using this clear acrylic to put on the nails, because these are long press-ons and I don't want them to bend and break and all the nonsense that you get when you have long press-ons. So I thought, let me just strengthen these nails with clear acrylic instead. So this is clear acrylic I usually use if I want to do custom glitter acrylic, but not to encapsulate. And I'm gonna do that with all the nails. Okay, so I changed my angle a bit because I thought that wasn't working for me, and now I have the acrylic on all the nails. I'm just gonna let this polymerize a little bit. This is a bead that I am gonna use to put onto my nail, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put the nail on my nail just like that. Oops, I can tell it's sticky because of that builder gel that I have under my nail. So one of the disadvantages of sizing out your nail without the builder gel and then putting on your nail with the builder gel. But when I did these nails, it was way before I started putting on builder gel on my nails for protection. But that's fine, that's fine. These have been chilling for months, and they have also wrinkled. I don't know if you guys have noticed, the colors have wrinkled. Look at that. But I hope that is something that can be fixed with a top coat. Like, it won't be too bad, because of course the wrinkles means it's bubbled underneath there. Okay, I'm just gonna squeeze that so that the extra acrylic comes out, and then we're gonna do the same thing to all the nails. Right, so I have all those on there, used acrylic. I'm gonna apply top coats to those one more time using my crusty dusty top coat. Look at that, you can tell that it's just been through a lot. I really cannot wait for this to finish, because one thing about me, I will not open a different top coat while this old one is still there. I'm just gonna wipe off those crusty ones and get the not me thinking I wiped it off and then go grab another one. So yeah, basically just apply top coat to all the nails. I don't think I have much filing to do, especially towards my cuticle areas, or maybe I just don't care to do that right now, honestly, because I also have peel off base coat and I don't know how that will hold up, but I think it would, because even with the spin the wheel nails, I did file those, but I think when they're short they don't have much torque to them, so they're not easily breakable when they're short. So maybe that's why. Maybe I should start doing this now that the camera is on my side, and it feels weird holding my finger like this. Actually, see, now I feel like I'm not on camera, or I'm to the left, too much to the left. And there we have the final nails. I actually like them, even though they don't fit as well, because when I sized these out, I didn't think I was going to use these with my builder gel, because as you can see, they don't fit much. I mean, fit well, really. They don't fit really well, but you know, we move, and I'm not gonna be keeping these for long. I actually wanted to do a nail set, but I was like, you know, lately I feel like I've been doing nail sets that I love, so let me not do that to myself, so that I don't fall in love with the set and then having to take it off like 3 days later. So I thought, let me just go into my press-on stash and just use that instead. I'll do other press-ons in case of emergency. And I think I need to wipe that. Let me get a lint-free wipe. Just wipe the bling so that we don't have more wax pencils there. And I think that's good. These small ones on the Frenchies are not too bad. But what do you think about these nails, you guys? I actually like them. They're too bright, but I actually do like them, and I think this is actually the good time for me to put them on, you know, even though it's not much of an emergency. It's just I have to fill that gap of not having nails for like 3 to 4 days before I do my nail set to match the event I'm going to soon. But let me know what you think about this nail set. If you're still watching, please leave a palm tree emoji in the comment section down below. Do we have palm tree emojis? I think we do, but if we don't, please leave a bird emoji. And if we do have a palm tree emoji, leave both, a palm tree emoji with a bird emoji, in the comment section to let me know that you have watched all the way to the end. I appreciate you for watching. Please subscribe so that you do not miss any of my upcoming videos, and I hope you stay tuned for my next video. Thanks for watching once again. Bye.